Hi guys, it's Pascal here. So in this video, we're going to be talking about I don't have time. Now, if you notice, I have a special guest here with me today. Her name is Victoria. Victoria. Mm. So, if you don't know me, if this is the first time you're jumping onto my channel, welcome. I talk about my journey in online business, my experiences, and one of the major problems most people who look to start business online face is they don't have time to even look at it. So they are caught up in the rat race and they are thinking of how can they make this change. Now, the first thing to look at is, has everybody got different time in the world? No, everybody has got 24 hours. That's the key. You have to understand that. So why is it that some people have more time and why is it that some people don't have enough time? Some people struggle to cope. Is one thing. Some people trade their life, their time. Literally, your time is the most valuable, precious thing that you have on this world. I don't care anything else. Your time on earth is limited. So it's your most valuable. That's what your employer wants. Your time. So if you don't understand it, they pay you money for the time you spend in there. We just woke up, it's quite early in the morning, so it's just a bit nudgy. So the time you have on earth is your most valuable, precious commodity. So that's why you get paid for your time. So if I hire you now, I want you to do something I don't want to do, but I will give you money so that I will go on do something else. Does that make sense? That's why you probably, and I would want you to work, make sure I get my value of the money I'm giving you before anything else. That's employer mentality. You have to understand that. That's why you sign contracts for 40 hours a week. On average, that's what they work, but you end up working 60 hours. Why is that? If you combine your commute, you might get up to 70 hours. So you just have to understand, why is it that, okay, these people have time, these people travel when they want, these people have, and these people seem not to have time. It's life is always a choice. I did not understand this. Life is always a choice. Now, what is the solution? You have to make a decision which where you're gonna belong. If you say you're gonna belong on this side, that's fine. If you say you're gonna belong on this side, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being an employee or employer. It's just a choice that you have to accept. So when you're on this side of employee, then you're obviously not going to have time. You are literally going to trade your whole life working, building somebody on this side's dream. It's just normal life. Now, what is the solution to this? There are a few things that you have to understand. I can go into the psychological part of it, but at this stage, I'm looking at if it was me that is looking to start in the beginning, what exactly can I tell this guy so that he can make the necessary changes that he needs to make in order to create the outcome that he wants. Now, the first principle you have to understand is that you are a creative being. You are a creative being. You are God's highest form of creation. There's nothing superior more than you. That's one thing. So what that means is that the power to change, to create more time in your life, it's in your hands. It's not in anybody's hands. It's in your hands. The next step is you have to make a decision. Mm? Want to? We're talking? Yeah. She wants to she wants to say something. Yeah. The power. The second step is you need to make a decision. A lot of people confuse decision and interest. If you're in a job that is literally taking your life away from you, you have had it, you're up here in terms of the work that you want to the job that you're doing, you have to make a decision to change. That's the second step. The interested people, if you're interested in online business, your behavior will be you watch the videos like this, you don't take action. That's you're interested. So not there's nothing anybody can do. You're not doing anything. You're literally entertaining yourself. You come out, you tell people what you're gonna do, and you don't do any. There's no action behind it. Now, I normally say this sort of you need a little bit more life experience, in my opinion. No matter the age, the background, if you're going through this cycle of not taking action or taking responsibility for your life, you will need a bit more life experience. Now, if you have made a decision that I'm going to change, now this is where it gets interesting. This is my bet. You see me right now, I'm already on my exercise gear. This is work. You have to understand there has to be work that will be done in order for you to create that change that you want. So the what is the work? A lot of people say online business is hard. Online business is hard. It's hard work. That's what they say. Am I lying? You probably heard that. And you say, what is really hard? Now let's look at this in a proper perspective. I am from Nigeria, Africa. I know when I was growing up, I could see people go to farm. We used to fetch water and we walk like 3 miles to get a bucket of water and bring it back home, which is another 3 miles, just for us to fill up a drum that we'll be using for a week in our house. So me and my brothers will do that. So to me, that is work. That is hard work. So this is the kind of culture I grew up in. Now, but what is really hard in online business? When you get to work from your own home in your laptop, why is it so hard then? It's because you are using your brain. And that's hard work. It's harder than what any other work there is. That's why Ralph Waldo Emerson said, what is the hardest task in the world? Is to think. So if you're seeing yourself you're saying, I don't have time. I don't have time. You don't understand it, Pascal. I don't have time. Let me tell you the basics. You are not thinking. That's it. You think now there's difference between thinking and thinking. There's something called accurate thoughts. Let me give you what I mean by you're not thinking. I did not understand it. It took me a while. See, when you set a goal saying you're going to leave your job, that's your mission. That's your first goal in life. Now, how hard will it be for you to hold that idea in your mind for the next 90 days? You take massive action, keep thinking about it, keep taking action, keep thinking, keep putting in the work. That's where the hard work is. It's not so. If you want to change, that's the journey you're going to experience. And it's not the other way around. You have to put in the work in order for you to create the outcome. Now, the truth is, I've not seen anybody that did put in the work that didn't get the outcome. So you have the power to create what you want, make the decision, and do the work. Now, there's one final bit. Now, you have to understand there's a power greater than you. I don't care who you are. At some point, you're going to feel like it's not working. You're going to feel like you are lonely because entrepreneur is a lonely sport. Sorry, baby. Entrepreneur, it's a lonely sport. Baby sleeping, that's why. Good baby. Yeah. Entrepreneurship is a lonely sport. So most times when you embark on this sort of a journey, your family members won't support you. You go and tell your wife or your husband, they say starting a business online is a scam, all those sort of stuff. It doesn't work. It's lonely because deep down inside you, there's this hunger that your children are struggling. You can see the future your children are going to get. It's not really what you really want. And there's nobody to tell, there's nobody to communicate that feeling to. So you're deep down inside of you, you're feeling empty, hopeless, no hope. So you're hurting. And you're getting up again tomorrow to go and do that same thing that you don't want. Here's my message for you. If you understand that you're a creative being, one, you make a decision that you're going to change, do something about it, then you begin to take action. This last bit is called faith. Faith is the ability to call upon things that are not as though they were. Faith is your ability to start making that progress as if you're not already there before you create that time that you want in your life. Before, I couldn't spend time with my children like this. It's impossible. I'm at work by now. I'm already getting to work, and I don't want them to see me before I leave because they will slow me. But now look at how relaxed I am. So what I want you to understand is it's possible for you. Now, I'm not gonna leave you empty-handed. I'm gonna give you some things. Go to the description of this video and pick up the book there. The first one, The Strangest Secret. Listen to it for 30 days. Something would happen. And the next bit is take a pen and a piece of paper. Every morning you do this exercise. I am so happy and grateful now that I've created this more time in my life through my online business or through my whatever you're doing. Just write it out 25 times in the morning and 25 times in the evening. And every morning when you wake up, listen to The Strangest Secrets. Just these two things would help you hang in there when everybody's giving up. I'm not going to give you this, but you have to do it. I'm not going to tell you the science behind it because it doesn't make sense. But at the end of the day, that's what it takes. That's why I see some people quit. Anybody that does this never quits. Because you're literally changing your subconscious mind. That's what it is. You need to believe a new thing. All right. I hope this video helps you create more time in your life and in your freedom and to be with your children. Because I know that when I started, it took the first 5 months when I was building my online business, I said to God, if I ever make a dime in this whole thing called online business, I've spent about 500 or 1,000, I can't remember how much, in different things. So I was nearly about to give up. I said, God, if I ever make a dime on this thing, I would help anybody coming through. I've studied a lot. It's about human behavior. I've given you something. There's something my mentor always says, you're hearing me, but you're not hearing me. The day you know that you watched this video is the day you order that book and you listen to The Strangest Secret, or you read it, and you do this exercise that I've given you. That's the day you watch this video. It's very simple. Many people are looking for the secret everywhere. That's the secret right there. I've read the book. That's what the book taught me. And I'm telling you to do the same. I am not lucky. I just was humble to learn. That's what it takes. Forgive yourself. And never again say, I don't have time. You are creating it. And start doing that right now. In the beginning was the word. Take action. My name is Pascal Wanaji. I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.